Hey everyone, my name is Allison. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our Nourish community call. So this is a grounded, beautiful, centered space for us to gather weekly, share our wins, also learn a little bit more, not only about ourselves, but the community of people that we share this lifestyle with. And for me, knowledge and education is power. So there is empowerment here available to all of us. So what we're going to talk about today, of course, is what's the magic in the box, which is my favorite thing that changed my life in so many ways a little over 2 years ago. And then we're going to do a quick focused look into what is gut health, gut repair, how do we support the body? So I'm going to show you a quick visual of what I mean when I talk about this magic box. So the box contains 4 essential elements for how we can support the body as one system. I'm going to share a quick visual for everybody. And here's what I mean. We support the body because we are one working mechanism. The way a car is one car, but it has a lot of different parts, a lot of different systems. So how we support the body through this box, we make it easy, streamlined self-care, self-love, a way for us to show up fully for our life that calls for pretty high performance modern day, right? We support the body with nutrient and mineral dense foods. They come in the form of a shake. Protein intake, these are plant-based absorbable aminos. A healthy gut microbiome. So we're taking care of our gut microbiome, the gut repair, the gut known as the second brain, and then deep restorative sleep. So here's a visual of what the magic is, once again, in this box that could come right to your doorstep, containing all these elements, making it easy, making it routine. Therefore, we can gain the benefits of taking care of ourselves often on the go, or giving us access to really high quality food without us having to be at this level of maybe being a farmer or having a garden right outside our back door. What it is, it's a quick connection to source, which source is where we're going to get our power. That power transfers from my body to my children, to my family, out into my community. So as we're going to dial in on gut health, one of the contents in the box is Biomedic today. I'd love for us to zero in a little bit on this product. So when I say products, I mean plants. This is a plant-based diet. You don't have to be a plant-based 100% person to enjoy the benefits of it. But when we bring in high vibration food, high color, high nutrients, mineral dense foods, the body has the ability to heal and repair itself. So Biomedic is pivotal for many reasons. The first being it helps remove this harmful toxin called glyphosate that's apparent just in modern day living at this point. This is a huge piece of what's harming our soil, what's harming our gut microbiome. And so the gut has the ability to heal and repair and do all these wonderful things to send signals to the rest of the body, the rest of our systems. And so we want our gut in great shape. We want to protect the integrity of our gut lining. This is all these things that are affected within our gut being right here. So the gut would be, things that are affected are our brain fog, inflammation, hormone imbalance, feeling reactive to food or stress, bloating or digestive discomfort, food sensitivities. So many people are dealing with these types of symptoms or flare-ups, and it's not that there's anything wrong with us. We aren't necessarily doing the wrong things. We just need access to information and access to high quality food, because that quality of the food is going to shape not only the quality of our life, but how we can perform and show up for our life, our family, the people we love, the dreams we want to bring forth. So what I'd love to do is invite everybody into this conversation. And this is really a space for us as a community of people all over the world to share our wins, share experience. And then at the end, we're going to have some time for questions and answers. But if you want to keep your share focused to gut health or anything that you've learned since joining this community, We welcome everything for you. We do want to make sure that we have language that's proper where while we've seen a lot of magic happen, I can at least, speak to the things that I felt from my own experience. We're not going to use the words heal or any kind of doctory diagnostic stuff. This is a community call. Be you, please bring your voice forth and feel free to just jump off of mute or raise your hand and jump on in. Thanks, Camille. I see ya.
Hi, Allison. Hi, everyone. My name is Camille. I just want to share, I guess I'll share a little bit about Biomedic and how I use it with my son. So he's 7. He's kind of a picky eater, and one of the things that I love about Purium is just the variety that it brings, and the peace of mind as a mother that I have when I can bring these superfoods into my little boy's body. So we do a fun concoction of a dark green. It's we use the spirulina or the kamut or green spectrum. So I know he's getting his minerals and his vitamins. I do a capsule of Biome Medic, a teaspoon of Aloe Digest, which is another aloe or another supportive digestive product, and then some cherry juice. And so we make this little mocktail at night. We call it sleepy juice, but I'm, doctoring everything up for him. And I just love it because I feed him organic, but there's always stuff coming in, and it just gives me peace of mind knowing that he's going to have a healthy gut, better bowel movements, um, just a cleaner system. Therefore, he has better behavior. He feels more nourished and satisfied, and he's making healthy choices as a little person, which I think is a huge win. So it's really gives me great peace of mind as a mom. And I love that this is a safe component that I can just add in, and he doesn't even know that he's taking. And it just, supports his immune system, his nervous system, our hormones, like everything's made in the gut. Nine signals go from the gut to the brain. So I love that I'm helping to support it while getting out the toxins at the same time. So thanks.
Thanks, Camille. Yeah, great explanation going into depth. She also mentioned the sleepy juice. So tart cherries have the highest antioxidant value of any food on the planet. They help our body produce its own melatonin, and it also helps the body bring down inflammation. So thanks for leading us to that area of conversation. The reason why all of these components are put together is because these foods, these superfoods, synergistically play off of each other to create harmony within the body, a balanced internal terrain. What we want is an alkaline diet. We want a lot of oxygen and flow, water, movement versus an acidic internal terrain, because that's when, like water, if there's stagnation, that's where water gets dirty. Same thing with the body. So I like how whatever we're bringing in, it's an input. So we want healthy inputs because the body will do the rest if we give it the right gas. Thanks, Camille. Glad you're taking care of your son. Nicole and James. See you guys. Good to see you.
Good.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having us. I'm James. I'm Nicole's husband. We have been in love with Purium and the products for several years now, and it is great for the children. One other thing to bring up is Epigenius. If you're not open to the capsules, they can take the chocolate drink. It's delicious, and each serving has a whole Biomedic capsule in it. But for me, it's one thing is to go. We grew up in New Orleans, so we go visit family, visit grandma, and most of the time we're not participating in a lot of that food, but we still want to sit down with family. We still want to have that experience from time to time, and knowing we have that bag of Biomedic, and I know I can take one or take a even double dose on it, and that's going to help remove the toxins from the gut, replenish, give the prebiotics to probiotics. I also work on a boat all day, so I just know you've taken the core four every day, which includes that Biomedic, and so grateful for it, for our family, for me, and we'll always be taking it.
Thanks, James. Nicole, did you want to jump in on that too?
Sure. Yeah, I mean everything he said for sure, but I think also like I feel a little guilty. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna share a little vulnerable here. I feel like I should have been warning people up north. Like the majority of the country is about to go through a huge freeze, and we're down here in the tip of Florida. So Lord, thank you for his placement in my life here. But I feel like I should have been telling people to make sure they have this emergency food, because we went through Hurricane Katrina, and after any kind of like natural disaster, we had to lean on food that was given out to us because there was no stores, there was no gas, there was no normal living, and we ate such bad food. And if I would have had Biomedic in my bag at that time, it would have taken a situation that was so catastrophic and made it at least where I could function properly in my body and be able to think more clear and do, do the things that you have to do to take care of your family in those situations. So, yeah, I do hope that all of our northern friends are stocked up and ready with their Purium, because it requires no refrigeration, very little prep work, and you're ready to go. So, yeah, thanks for letting me share.
It's the high vibe MRE.
Yes.
Let's go.
High vibe for sure. Thank you, power couple. So just real quick on what James mentioned, that it sounds like we're not asking anyone to be perfect. I'll never get there. Perfection doesn't exist. But what this is, it helps us maintain a balance with the ways that maybe we'll stray off of a healthy diet or something that could be as high vibe all the time. To once again, let's be real, let's be realistic about what we can do for ourselves, because life's going to throw us plenty of curveballs. And Nicole, thanks for speaking to like larger impact in ways where not only is it a daily routine that we can incorporate this into, but sometimes when things get pretty sticky for us, yeah, it's been there for us, our family, at times when we needed something to be easy. And thank you both. Who else would like to jump on?
Yeah, I'll say something. Hey, everyone, I'm Chad. I'm grateful to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Allison. For me, getting it all started, you showed the box and how it's all, it's a compact system. And I like things that are compact systems. I don't have to figure this out and go get that and do this and bring in all these other elements to try to figure it all out and become, an internal chemist. I got it all in a box, and it's a system set up, and I don't have to try to reinvent the wheel and all this stuff. And as far as the biomedic goes, like I never even really thought about it before. Like I always thought that gut health means if you have bad gut health, that means you have indigestion. And I don't have indigestion, so my gut's fine. That's what I always thought it was, and the real health was about like organs and bones and things like that, the heart, the liver, the things like that. And then learning about that, this microbiome, the whole thing, just the fact that like I learned that there are 40 to 50 trillion microbial cells in the human body, which is roughly the same amount of cells it's in a normal human cells, which means we're really only half human. We're like half human, half microbial cells, in this symbiotic relationship, and it's pretty wild to like to think about that, and then to learn about how it affects everything, like the mood. And the main producer of serotonin comes from the gut, and it's this mood stabilizer. It's not just brain chemistry, it comes from the gut. It regulates the emotional state, and learning all this stuff, so when it comes to if we're talking about whole human health, we have to talk about this microbial health too. And this kind of thing, this biomedic really supports it. And it was already spoke about how it pulls things out. It helps pull things out of the system. And what it does, like you can't really go in and change your microbial cells, but what biomedic does, and what the point of it is, and all these things that help the gut, is you can't really change them, but what you do is you create environments. It's like raising kids. You can't really change your kids, but you could create an environment in which they can grow and become stable and full, and these full rounded individuals, and it's same for the gut. We're creating an environment to where all these good cells and it's good bacteria and these good things can thrive, so we're creating a thriving environment in the internal of our body for what's just really still just wild to me, like half of my body. So having this, and all I got to do is pop a capsule twice a day, like, and it's just so simple, what I mean, like, and all that's happening so and just in the background. So I love it. So thanks for talking about the biomedica, because I love it.
Let's get it popping. Yeah, I'm married to that guy. I love it. We geek out like crazy. It's fun to learn, right? It's fun to function well, but yes, with this, not only are we going to feel better, and when we feel better, we tend to look better. We're going to perform better. We're going to act better. We're going to think clearer. So clarity is soundness of mind. So it's not just the body, just the gut, take the just out of it. It's also about, our emotional balance, how we can connect with others. So it's such a wonderful journey to share with the people you love, and then also to bring this out to the rest of the world, because I imagine most of us are looking for solutions. It would love the help, would love the support. So thank you for that share, Chad. If anybody wants to throw in one more quick one, we'd love to hear your voice. I see a hand, Alex. And you're on mute, brother. Great tattoos. And he dropped off, right?
Can you guys?
There he is. We did hear you. Now we
We heard
don't.
you for a second, Alex.
Can you guys hear me now?
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm new to this group. You guys are amazing, great energy. My wife and I just got it like 2 weeks ago, and we slowly started into it, but it's just been so amazing to have so much nutrient-rich nourishment quick at your hands. And I do like a lot of meditation, so my way of being would have just been to fast because that's more the spiritual side. But like having this energy and having this amazing like nourishment in the gut, like you guys are saying, it's allowed my meditations to go deeper. I connect quicker and just have a way more profound experience, and I just feel better like all around in life. And it's encouraged more exercise, but like in a slow yogic way, but also it's like it's a fully integrated way of being. So like since we've started this 2 weeks ago, like my whole life has changed, and I'm not blaming it all on this, but this is a huge part of it. And being in this meeting and seeing your guys' energy has definitely inspired me to invest more and blow this up in my community. And Justine brought me in, so thank you very much, Justine. I want to shout you out. And we definitely want to encourage people to try this at all of our events that we throw. So thank you guys for having me, and thank you for being the divine light that you are, and just keep shining bright, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Yes. Namaste, Alex. I love that. And so happy that you're here. Welcome. If anybody, this was your first call or your introduction to this lifestyle, this community, we're happy that you're here and can't wait to see you at convention, because then when we are next to each other in person, you want to talk about blowing up. Wow. Okay. Yes. So thank you so much, everybody, for, sharing in the conversation with us. We want to keep this call fast, short, and sweet. And then next week, we're going to give it another punch with focusing a little bit more on one product or one area of expertise. And then please continue to use this as a landing place to share your wins, learn on the go with us, and just always create this community, because if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. Okay. So let's take it up to that mountain. Okay. Integrate this into our lives, into the body, into the system, into the relationship with self and with others. Much love. Thank you all. Okay.
Love you, Allison. Good night, everyone.
Love you.
Love you too. And I guess, we'll stop the recording. I forgot to ask, did anyone have any questions before we pop off? I mean, like jump off. We already pop it off. Okay. Well, please get back to whoever brought you to this call. Stay connected, stay engaged, stay up. Okay. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Great job. Thank you.
Thanks, Gooch. Good to see you,
Bye.
sister.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, Andrea.
Hi. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.